Hi, my name is Jessica Pollock, and I'm going to talk today about the different types of web conferencing programs. When looking at the 2013 reviews for the best web conferencing services, Infinite Conferencing, Intercall, and ReadyTalk rated 1, 2, and 3. Why, you might ask, is Infinite Conferencing rated the best? The first reason is for its being easy to use. When looking at the review, it was rated at 100% ease of use. This is especially beneficial for businesses because not every business person is going to be up to date on the latest technology. So it's going to be important that this program is easy to use. The next reason that this program is rated the best is the amount of features available. Just in the audio video category, Infinite Conferencing received a 5-star rating. It includes call in and call back, toll free calling, whiteboard, participant annotation, ability to record meetings, remote desktop control, preparation mode, VoIP, real-time screen sharing, full duplex support, webcam compatibility, and audio streaming and broadcast. As you can see, this is a lot of audio and video features. The audio streaming and broadcast gives ability for maybe for a person who might have missed the conference to go back and be able to view it later so as to keep up to date. It also is beneficial because someone who maybe was in the meeting but maybe didn't remember something that was being discussed, they have this ability to go back and pull up this information. The webcam compatibility is also very important because with the vast amount of devices available to the individual, they all come with different types of webcams. It's very important that a program be able to use any type and not that each person has to be sure they have the same type. One feature I find especially useful in this audio video category is the whiteboard and desktop control. Through the remote desktop control, one computer can hold all the information needed for the conference, yet each person doing the discussing has the ability to tap into that computer from their remote location to access a document that is needed for what he or she is saying. The whiteboard is going to be beneficial for the people who need to see examples of what's being said rather than just being able to take in the information based on hearing it. When you look at the other features available to this program, where Infinite Conferencing also received a 5-star rating, the biggest shocker is the amount of web participants available for this program. Infinite Conferencing allows up to 1,000 participants for each conference. This is by far the highest available out there. The other two only have the availability of 20 or 25 individuals in one conference. This would mean for a large company using one of the other two programs, they would possibly have to have several conferences just for the same information. The other features available through Infinite Conferencing are file transfer, encryption, public and private chat, a mobile application, meeting scheduler, unique meeting URL, user profile creation, polling, and post-call reporting. These features are going to make the conference easier. The encryption is especially important, especially with the business using a program like this, because when discussing financial information or maybe suggestions for future projects, it's important that this information can't get leaked out where other businesses get this information. A company such as Microsoft is not going to want Apple to find out the types of products they are trying to come up with before the process even begins. So the encryption feature gives these companies the advantage that somebody else cannot tap into their conference. This is also true with the unique meeting URL. Each individual that is required to be in this conference will be given the URL address to go to for the conference. And without knowing this address ahead of time, you're not able to get into the meeting. Now, the only area that Infinite Conferencing did not receive a 5-star rating was in the help and support category. But in this category, it received a 4.5-star rating. The features available in help and support are online manuals, phone support, email support, frequently asked questions, live chat, remote IT support, operator-assisted meetings, and tutorials. Out of that list, the only area that Infinite Conferencing does not offer is tutorials. Some may say, what if the company or user needs a tutorial? Well, I would have to say that with a program that allows so many users like this one, I believe there is somebody out there who in this business that could help the individual figure out what they need to know without needing the tutorials. And honestly, with having the online manuals, phone and email support, live chat, and remote IT support, I really don't see where not offering tutorials is really going to hold the user back. There are so many other aspects and different types of help and support that the user can get that the tutorial, yes, it may help, but I don't see where it's going to make that much difference. So now that we have discussed why Infinite Conferencing is the best, you may ask, why would you want to use a web conferencing software at all? Why not just have everybody come into the conference room at the office and do the meeting that way? Well, let's start with availability. Web conferencing software allows you to have a meeting anytime. You can have this meeting first thing in the morning or late at night. This means that by using a web conferencing software, it does not matter where the user is. He or she can get into this meeting and discuss the important details of business. Flexibility is another plus to web conferencing software. Who wouldn't want to have the ability to go on vacation but know you have a meeting, so you step away, you go to your hotel room for an hour and have your meeting? This way, when you don't have to plan your vacations around your meetings. The biggest reason for using a web conferencing software is cost. I don't think I discussed this earlier, but Infinite Conferencing program only costs $35 a month. When you calculate the fact that in one conference you can have 1,000 people, and for that $35 a month, you can have as many conferences as you need to have. $35 a month is a lot less than the cost of airline tickets to and from the meeting place for thousands of individuals. I would think that the cost alone would be reason enough to sell any business that it is better to use a web conferencing software than sit down face to face and have a meeting. Thank you.